Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're stepping back in time to explore the lush, romantic, and incredibly expressive world of Victorian floristry. The Victorians didn't just see flowers as pretty decorations. For them, floral arrangements were a sophisticated art form, a way to convey deep emotions, and a symbol of social status. Grand, opulent displays filled their homes, each bloom carrying a secret message. This was the era of Floriography, the language of flowers, a popular pastime where a simple bouquet could tell a whole story of love, friendship, or even disdain. Imagine receiving a bouquet that was essentially a secret letter. So get ready to discover how you can bring this historic and beautiful art form into your own home. First things first, let's talk about selecting the perfect blooms. To capture that authentic Victorian spirit, it's all about using fresh seasonal flowers. If you have a garden, now is the time to rate it. Homegrown flowers have a natural, untamed quality that's just perfect. Some of the most popular choices during the Victorian era were lush, full-petaled roses, which symbolized love and beauty. Elegant lilies were cherished for their grace and purity, while big, bountiful hydrangeas were used to create that sense of abundance. Delicate camellias, often meaning admiration, and vibrant zinnias, representing thoughts of friends, were also staples in any respectable Victorian bouquet. Now for a key tip, don't be shy with color. Victorians loved drama. They often used intense, high-contrast colors to create arrangements that were incredibly eye-catching and emotionally charged. Think deep reds next to crisp whites, or rich purples beside bright yellows. This bold use of color is what gives Victorian arrangements their signature dramatic flair. Now, let us move on to something the Victorians considered just as important as the flowers themselves, the vessel. The container wasn't just a functional item to hold water. It was an integral part of the overall design, a decorative statement in its own right. You'd see a huge variety of ornate and elaborate vases in any well-to-do Victorian home. Tall spreading vases, often made of glass or porcelain, were perfect for showcasing the long, elegant stems of flowers like gladiolus or delphiniums. Low, wide bowls were ideal for creating rounded arrangements of roses, allowing their full blooms to be admired from above. And decorative baskets, sometimes lined with moss, were used for more rustic, natural-looking displays. A crucial tip for achieving that perfect Victorian balance is the rule of proportion. Aim for the height of your floral arrangement to be about 1.5 times the height of your container. This simple guideline prevents the arrangement from looking either too squat or too top-heavy, and creates a sense of harmony and grace, which was highly valued. So before you even start arranging, take a moment to choose a vessel that complements your flowers and sets the right tone for your masterpiece. Alright, now for the fun part, crafting the arrangement. Let's bring all these elements together. We'll start by building a strong foundation. The Victorians loved a lush, green base, so don't be sparing with your foliage. Use plenty of leaves, ferns, and greenery to add dimension, texture, and a sense of natural fullness. This green base will support your flowers and fill in any gaps. Next, think about the shape. The most common shapes for Victorian arrangements were a classic round dome or a gentle oval. The key here was balance and symmetry. Imagine a central line running through your vase. The arrangement should feel visually balanced on both sides. It's a very formal and structured look, but that's what gives it its classic elegance. Now, start adding your flowers. Begin with your largest, most prominent blooms, placing them strategically to create focal points. Then fill in the spaces with your smaller flowers and accent blooms. The goal is to create a sense of lavish abundance. The flowers should be tightly packed, creating a rich tapestry of color and texture. However, be careful not to overcrowd them. You want to pack them in, but each individual bloom should still have a little space to breathe, so its unique beauty can be appreciated. Finally, to keep the arrangement from looking too stiff or rigid, add a touch of wildness. Let a few delicate tendrils of ivy or a few sprays of a trailing vine, like jasmine, wander naturally out from the main arrangement. This little touch adds a sense of movement and romance, as if a piece of a wild garden has been brought indoors. This contrast between the tight, symmetrical structure and the free-flowing tendrils is the secret to a truly stunning Victorian arrangement. Once your beautiful creation is complete, you'll want it to last as long as possible. The Victorians had some clever tricks for preserving their arrangements, and these tips are still useful today. In warm weather, when bacteria can multiply quickly in the water and cause decay, they would add a small piece of charcoal or a tiny pinch of salt to the vase water. This helps to keep the water cleaner and fresher for longer. The most important piece of advice, however, is to change the water daily. Don't just top it off. Completely empty the old water and refill the vase with fresh, cool water. While you're at it, give the stems a little snip at an angle. This reopens the stems and allows them to absorb water more efficiently, keeping your flowers hydrated and vibrant. A little daily care can make a huge difference, extending the life of your arrangement by several days so you can enjoy its beauty for longer. So there you have it, the art of Victorian flower arranging. It's a style that truly celebrates the abundance and beauty of nature. These arrangements are elaborate, they're symmetrical, and most importantly, they are deeply personal. Every bouquet tells a story, filled with emotion and meaning. It's more than just putting flowers in a vase. It's about creating a living piece of art that brings history, romance, and personality into your home. We hope you feel inspired to try creating your own Victorian masterpiece. It's a wonderful way to connect with the past and appreciate the timeless language of flowers. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this journey into floral history, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more creative inspiration. We'd love to see your Victorian arrangements, so feel free to tag us on social media. Until next time, happy arranging.